Hello everyone, thanks for joining in this talk. I have written my next book. It's called 50 Tools to Coach Your Way to Success. So I must thank you all the readers who have been helping me by asking different types of questions, by interacting with me on a different channels, who has really significantly triggered me to write such a books. And I'm sure this book is going to helpful for all the readers who have been helping me, driving me to do more research, asking me different types of questions, and also trigger me to really write more by sharing with their stories. So thanks to every reader, thanks to every individuals who is actually in this journey. So that's really awesome to be such a reader with me. Now I have written these books because it has really significantly helped some of my team members to really improve their productivity, because these books has 50 tools, and these are crucial tools I have realized, like, which are significantly helping all of us to improve our productivity into this software product development journey. Because over a period of time, software product development has becoming more and more complex because of the digital introduction. The many different types of challenges are emerging, and how can we be on top of everything, like by exercising some of the tools, by exercising some of the handy template, checklist, and process and metaphor. So that's how I have seen, like, this kind of tools books, this kind of books especially is very much helpful for all the developers, all the software product development team members. So that's why I realize such a things, when they are available, it would be definitely going to improve the productivity, improve the effectiveness in our role. So that's why this book will be definitely going to helpful for all the help in the process. Now this book is actually about the transformation. This book is all about, like, how tool can help the individuals to solve a complex problem, and by solving this complex problem, how can we help the organization to become relevant into this industry. So what I have done is, like, I have 2 decades of software product development experience. Now over a period of time, I saw the different types of challenges, and I try to categorize them, like, what could be some of the vital tools which I am most commonly using, and most tools which are really helping us to really solve some of the critical problem. I can say that, like I have categorized those tools into different buckets. Like, one of the major things, like in any business transformation, is like different types of goal setting tools. Like, how can we systematically set our goals, set our organization goals, set our department goals, which can actually easy to measure, which can help us to articulate or slice our complex problem into small chunk, and what are the tools which can really help us to reach to that state. So that is another focus area. Self-awareness tool, because all of you are actually maybe sometime getting demotivated, sometime you are not driven by the inner, sometime I have seen the team members who are struggling to, if they are not getting that external trigger. So it's essential for all of us to really identify those tools which can constantly motivate us on a daily basis, because it's a complex world, and all of us are overwhelmed by different types of challenges you are experiencing on a daily basis. So self-awareness tool is one of the vital which can help us to really keep going. So that's another area. Conflict resolution tools, because a lot of time waste in a conversation or unwanted discussions, like, and we also easily get demotivated when we don't find any kind of resolution when we deal with this kind of conflicts. So what are the different techniques, what are the different strategy we can exercise this to really overcome such of these conflicts. Some of such of these conflicts are really helpful for us to really move on. But I have realized, like, some of these tools can really help us to really be on top of the conflict thing. Visualization and imaginary tools, these are some of the things we are constantly using in our daily work. Like, more and more we are able to visualize, like, say 100 people are working on some critical assignment, and if we can bring all these individuals into the common page by certain tools or some mechanism through which they can visualize, like, all the different parts of from the problem area, it will be very much helpful to minimize some of the conflicts, bring all the party into the common direction, aligning all their goals. It would be really marvelous help. Change management, because all of us are actually the part of, like, changing all the things, like, all the time. So what are the different tools which can help us to be really on top of this change management? Example, like a product personalization tool. Like, okay, like, whenever you build a solution for a certain target customer, like, how can you understand their needs better, and we can mold their needs and really solve those problems effectively. So personalization is everywhere. Personalization. So if we know the art of personalization, then it is much more helpful. Customer centricity, like, okay, customer centricity is one of the change management tool, because we are bringing the customers onto our journey and help them to really change some of their approaches. So it's actually a end-to-end journey. So it's actually, whenever we think, whenever we talk, like, how can you bring this customer centricity into the conversation. So and so if I talk about this book is all about like how individual can improve their productivity by reading some of these tools, and by reading, of course, by exercising all these tools into their current assignment, which can really improve their structured approach to address some of these problems, because these tools will give you some kind of a structure, some kind of a question, some kind of a thought process, which can actually help us to really systematically think about the problem, systematically solve some of these problems. So that's how I thought of like 50 vital tools should be read by every individual as a coach. First you coach yourself and see that like, are you really able to really address some of this problem or not. Now when you read such books, like there are many such books available into the market. Every book is good in some of the other way, because the readers or the writers try their level best to really bring out the best into their offering. Now every book gives some of the other input to us. Like now this particular book is also going to give you some direction, and help you to really come out with some proposition, come out with some resolution, come out with some structured way of addressing some of these problems. So whenever we read such books and come out with a certain action item, and this will definitely give you some direction to the next step, and then you discover, then you reflect, like if such tools are really making you better or not, and what more can be done, what different can be done. Because at the end of the day, as and when we are resolving such type of problem, definitely we are coming across a different way of resolving some of these problems. So I hope that definitely this book is going to give you some direction, because whatever I have been experiencing, I'm sharing with this is my problem, this is my resolution. Now definitely whenever you read this book, you will get different types of ideas, you will get different types of strategy to really come out with your proposition. So I request you to really come out your proposition, resolve your own problem, and discover the aha moment, and start articulating same things like the way I have been doing for yourself. And definitely it will help some of the other team members, whoever is reading this such books, or whatever you are creating. So thank you for listening to me. I'll keep sharing similar types of topics in upcoming days. Thanks.